Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining. Today's practice will be a short one, about 15 minutes or so, to help to reset our nervous system. Particularly good for those times when you're feeling a bit frazzled, anxious, overwhelmed, scattered, tense. Um, so we'll just get moving and breathing as a way to kind of reset things and then notice the effect it has for us. So we'll get right into it, starting in child's pose. Finding your way to the ground, sitting back at your heels and resting your head down. Now, if you don't quite reach the floor with your head, you might grab a pillow or another prop to support yourself here. If this is at all painful in your body, you might actually put a prop there behind as well. So just take these first few moments here to check in and notice what it is that you're feeling in your body today. So how is your nervous system functioning? Was there a sense of things being a bit elevated? Do you feel that sense of frazzled energy, of tension? And perhaps it's the opposite. Maybe you feel a little bit understimulated, a bit closed off. So either way, we'll get into a practice today to help us come back to that middle space, to notice the moments when our system begins to sort of leave what our normal window of tolerance might be and become hyper elevated or hypo aroused, so going down below. And learning to come back to that place in the center where we're able to kind of ride the natural waves of the nervous system, but come back into what for us is our window of tolerance. Noticing your breath here, we'll take 3 cycles of a balanced, even breath. Inhaling, counting 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhaling, same count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 more times. If this number doesn't work, choose your own. Just looking to balance out, smooth out the breath. Maybe after this exhale, you can pause for a moment in that space at the bottom. And then receive the next inhale. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, pausing in that natural stillness there. And then just drawing in your next breath, inhaling. You might let this one out with a sigh and bring yourself up into an all fours position. We'll move through cat and cow here a few times, just warming up the spine, inhaling to extend and exhaling to flex. Inhaling, tailbone lifts, belly drops, chest lifts. Exhaling, tailbone rolls under as the spine rounds up towards the ceiling. 2 more times. Looking in this practice to really focus on that link between the breath and the movement as a way to reset our energy, to refocus, giving our bodies this simple focus on breath and movement to help us to reset things. Awesome. We'll come back to center there, just shifting the hips left and right a few times. Good. Tucking the toes under, behind, and then we'll come up and into downward facing dog. Find your own unique variation here, which includes any other shape. So if downward dog isn't what is needed in your body right now, anything goes. Use this time to check in, to make adjustments, to stretch things out. And then wherever you've landed, maybe just pause in that space for a moment. Perhaps your eyes can find one thing to look at as you take another round of that even breath. Noticing that pause that naturally happens at the bottom of the exhale. Good. Walking hands and feet in towards each other. And then shifting your hands up onto your legs, lifting up through your spine. What would it be like to see if you could find some opening here around the center of your chest, even in this shape? So there's a sense of extending and opening up through the front body, and then folding that back down. One more time, lifting on a breath in, and exhale, folding that back down. Good. 2 breaths here. Anything goes in your forward fold. You can sense your body wants to wiggle around a bit, go for it. If you'd rather be still, honoring what you can sense your body wanting to do. Good. And then take your time from there. We'll roll our way up to a standing position. Great. Adjusting the shoulders, the neck, just to see to any discomfort there. And then taking hands to opposite arms and just a real gentle touch there. Rubbing the hands up and down the arms as a way to tell our nervous system that right now all is well. And noticing if that causes any shift or change for you. Awesome. Allowing the arms to rest at your sides, standing up nice and tall here, taking a full breath in. Maybe you like to sigh or make a sound as you breathe out. Let's go through the first half of a sun salutation a few times. So the inhale brings the arms overhead. Exhale, pulling your hands down through center and folding your body forward. Inhale, lifting up gently through your spine. Exhale and fold again. We're looking at that link of breath and movement. So inhale coming up. You begin to feel as if breath and movement are completely interconnected. One not possible without the other. Inhale. Second cycle. Exhale to fold. Inhale, extending upward with your spine a bit. Exhale to fold. Inhale, let's come all the way back up. Exhale, back into our mountain pose. One more time. Inhale, maybe incorporating that counted breath. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, lifting for that same count. Exhale, folding. Good, all the way back up. Inhale. Exhale, we return to mountain pose. Take a moment, pause, notice the way you're feeling. Has this beginning movement and breath had any effect for you? What do you notice? I'm going to take the hands now to the legs. Gentle touch here as well. So just a gentle sliding of the hands up and down, the thighs, perhaps the shins, and back up the calves and the hamstrings. Good. Back up through. Inhale, reaching both arms up. Exhale, one arm drops down as you side stretch. Inhale, back up through center. Exhale, over the other way. Inhale, back up through center. Exhale to twist to one side, any arrangement with your arms. Inhale, back up to center, and exhale, twisting it the other way. Inhale, take it back up to center, drawing hands down through center just for a moment. How would it be to allow your eyes to rest on your own fingers? One word that describes how that feels. Letting your eyes, your gaze broaden. Notice what you see in your environment. One word to describe what you see. Awesome. We're going to release, take the feet out a little bit wider and maybe turn the toes out. And come down towards a squat. So no judgment about where you squat. Some people, your hips, your knees mean that you squat up here somewhere. For others, you might be down a little bit lower. It doesn't matter. Let go of the idea that this meant to look a certain way. Yoga is not about the look of what you're doing. It's a feeling practice. How does it feel in your body? So you've come down into your squat, have a breath, and then we'll come right back up. Arms are going to reach up as you come up. Exhale to come back down, whatever level of squat works for you. Good. Inhale to come back up. Exhale to bring it back down. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Once more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Bringing you back up. Right arms reach up. Hands come together. Toe heel the feet back in for a moment. Let the arms drop down and then interlace the fingers behind the back. Pulling the hands gently down and back as you broaden across your front body. Lifting up through the chest, maybe the chin. Inhale. Exhale and fold. Arms can release here, or if you wanted to stretch out through your shoulders, you could drop your interlaced hands behind you or lift them up towards the ceiling. One more breath. Good. Breath in as a way to soften tension. And maybe some of it will release, maybe not all of it, and that's okay. Tension is also there for a reason sometimes. So we'll take the front hand or elbow to the front leg, reaching the back arm over your head into side angle. One more breath here. Great. Let's come up and reverse that. Peaceful warrior. Good. And we'll come up from there, releasing the arms down as you lengthen your front leg, and then exhale, come back into your warrior 2. Inhale to release, exhale back in. This time as you release, arms reach up and back down, warrior 2. We'll shift sides, turning the feet around. Notice as you find your shape on this side, where there might be some tension, you can release. Doing so without judging yourself. In those places where it feels really hard to release that tension, that's okay. Send the breath there. Invite some space. Good. Inhale. Exhale, side angle. Have a breath or so here. All the way up and back, peaceful warrior. Have another breath here. As you find warrior 2 again, we will move. Lengthening the leg, dropping the arms. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale. Lengthening the legs. Inhale, Back into warrior two. Last one, we reach up, inhale, drawing the hands down through center as you find that shape again. Awesome, let's release. Feet are wide apart, we're folding forward. You find your own variation of this forward bend. Anything goes, just 2 breaths. Great, we're gonna toe heel the feet a bit closer together, just to facilitate your decline down onto the floor. So you're coming down to sit. We'll finish off the session from a seated position. Let's come into alternate nostril breathing. So this is a breath practice where we use our hand to block the alternate nostrils. Meant to be a soothing breath, one that really focuses your attention in the moment. So can have that kind of calming effect for the nervous system, but you see what happens for you here. We'll just go through, let's say 3 cycles of this, just to give you a feeling for it. Before we block our nose, we're gonna inhale and exhale through both nostrils. Good, and you're gonna take your right thumb and block your right nostril. Inhale through your left nostril. Blocking your left nostril with one of your fingers. Exhaling through your right. Maintaining that position. Inhale through your right. Blocking off the right. Exhale through the left. That was 1 cycle. 2 more times. Inhale left. Sealing it off. Exhale right. Inhale right. Blocking right. Exhale left. For this last round, let's incorporate our counted breath. Inhale left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Seal it off and hold. Exhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Inhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Closing the right. Exhale left. 1, 2, 3, 4. And release. Let your breath find its natural rhythm and path. And then just take a second to notice how you feel as you finish your yoga session. Connecting into yourself in a way that resonates for you, turning your head down or dropping your eyes in towards yourself, bringing hands against your own body in a gesture of gratitude for your body that moved you through this session, for your breath. My hope is that that was helpful in resetting your system and that you're able to now go about the rest of your day with a little bit more ease. Thanks so much for joining. Take care.